everyone, and welcome back to the channel. For this video, we will be taking a look at the Transformers the Movie Studio Series 86 number 2 Cup Deluxe class. Now, I wasn't really planning on getting any more of this since I already got the ones that I had, the ones that I like to have, which was Jazz, and Hot Rod and Grimlock. But finally, the entire wave of the Transformers the Movie 86 Studio Series wave is available at retail. So knowing that, I ordered two more figures, so we'll have two more videos. So for this video, this is the Deluxe Class Cup Deluxe Class Cup, which features a lot of engineering from the looks of it. Now, don't get me wrong, it just looks that it just looks that way to me from the Titan's Return Cup, which is one of my favorites actually. You see, of course, this is more toon accurate if compared. Packaging includes that nice toon illustration of Cup there, looking all flustered and what have you. I don't really know why he is so anxious in that figure, in that illustration. Nice product window. I actually think that the boxes for the Studio 86 are smaller than any of the Kingdom boxes, even the Deluxe boxes. Though this is also, I like this box better because it's just plain rectangular. You can stack it more neatly than what you could do with the War for Cybertron Trilogy mainline. So that's enough for the packaging. Let's open him up so we could see the figure itself. On the back of the box is a product rendition of Cup himself. Like all Studio Series figures, it comes with a backdrop for a scene, and this one is that robotic squid. They put him there later, and he also comes with some. What's this? A transforming manual. Fine. This is the 8601 is Jazz. This is the 8602, and so let's remove all those twisties so we can have him free. It's kind of funny how things work out. I promised myself that I will not buy any of the Studio Series line, and then they suddenly do the 86 movie, and I promised myself I would not get it, but since I got some of it, it just ballooned into that I have to get the others as well. So here we have him outside of the box, and he has these two accessories. What is it? I think these are this is a, I forgot what happened in the movie. I haven't really watched it recently. Is this some sort of a communication device? Sword and a gun. Okay. His head is a bit long. Um, I have noticed that with most of the figures in this line that their heads are a bit on the longer side, more elongated than normal cute stunted faces for Transformers. And this one is a bit more human-like. If I think I actually prefer, though a lot don't like this face. I actually prefer the Titan Returns one. Um, Probably the Takara one more. This is the Hasbro one. I cannot find my Takara one anywhere. So he looks quite good, in my opinion. He he doesn't really look like how he would look in the movie, in the Transformer movie. And yeah, here you could use that backdrop to display him. I kind of not unlike Jazz when you got it out of the box. It's immediately it's Jazz from that movie. This one is like a bit more stylized or of some sort, or I'm not really remembering the movie that much. Um, he is decked out in teal colors and has picked out paint applications like this orange thing on his wrist, and yeah, and a darker green on his forearms, his shoulders, the rest of his torso, and his legs. There is a nice Autobot symbol there. A paint application of a much more darker green, almost olive. And for his face, it's just plain, the plain darker green and gray painted face. For articulation, his head is on a ball joint, so you have upwards, can look up, look down, tilt his head sideways, and of course rotate 360. Shoulder articulation allows him to raise both of his arms sideways like so, and then you could rotate it all the way. There is a bicep swivel, a nice deep bend at the elbow. Also articulation is there. Can you move that? I'm not sure if you could. Yeah, cannot move that. There is no articulation at the wrist, and he has that gimmick where he disassembles. For his hips, there is of course a rotation at the waist. For his hips, you can do the full splits sideways as well as the full splits backwards. You can raise his legs high up like so. A nice knee bend and ankle tilt there. Speaking about his gimmick, as a toy, you can disassemble his limbs, and I've seen a lot of funky way of playing with it, using the modulators, the fossilizers, and the weaponizers from the Warfare Cybertron line, since it uses 5mm ports, which you can also use since those toys also can disassemble. So the arms are easier to unpeg than the legs, which is awesome, since having those legs be unpegged easily would be kinda be a bad thing. To compare him to the other figures from this line, we have here Hot Rod, and he does scale well with most of them, with all of them actually. Hot Rod, which is a Voyager class, but I think he is considered a Voyager class only because of his parts count. And here is Deluxe class Jazz, which is a lot smaller than the two of them. And of course, Leader class Grimlock, which towers above all of them. So, very nice. I can't wait to get a Slug. So, the movie, the G1 movie, like the Generation 1 movie Transformers figures are shipping up quite well, and I'm really digging the line, even if I did not plan on to complete it. So now to transform him, so we could see his out mode. Now to transform him, just remove his accessories. Now I already know that transforming this with the removable limbs will be quite a pain. As you can see, his hands are already popping off. So first we unpeg those shoulders from. And there you have it. Transformed him in his Cybertronian car mode. Now, mine is not that pegged well. I'm sure you guys can transform him better than I can. There is no opening cockpit, and which is why I think I prefer this one. Of course, this one looks a lot like the one in the movie. And for his storage, for his accessories, you can clip his walkie-talkie here, as well as his gun on the other side. So storage for his weapons. I thought this was, I thought you could open his cockpit, but no. No, we cannot really open that one. Autobot symbols on the side. Autobot symbols. Of course, if you peg his, is there any other way? No, that's the only spot where you could actually peg that in. Kind of fiddly for his the transformation on his. And if you could see, I think this looks like they have the same. Because this side doesn't really peg that well. So I'm not really sure what's wrong with that. Might have the same. So yeah. So that's cup. The wheels don't roll that well, or either my table doesn't really have that much of a traction. It does look like the vehicle mode of Cup in the movie, so there is that. This is not one of my favorites from the Studio Series 86 line. That would still be Jazz. So yeah, so that's my look at this toy. Thank you for watching. Please do leave a like, share this to your friends. If you are so inclined, please do subscribe to the channel. And if you do subscribe, please do click on that notification bell. If you have questions, comments, suggestions, please do type them down below. And see you at the next video.